Um, you've heard about it on my community tab. Enable no. And I just wanted to explain everything on the video just in case you guys don't, follow me on my community tab. You need to. It's really cool because I give you guys some really cool updates on upcoming videos that I have coming up. So I have 2 Halloween decorations that I plan on redoing. This will be uploaded to YouTube. So if you missed anything, don't worry. I'm just going to show you the supplies that I have so far to redo both of them. I have a big 5-foot tall vintage Jimmy Witch that collapses and real basic. Hello, one person. Real basic witch, and she like has a battery compartment in the back, like really like 2006 basic witch. I don't know. I had her years ago, and she broke, and I was able to find another one on Amazon, and she looks like she's in really good condition. We'll see whenever she arrives, and we will be redoing her. I'm just gonna be basically adding a wig and adding gauze to her gown that she's wearing, like I did with the last one on her head. So I plan on remaking them how they were originally when I used to have them, because for some reason I like to take apart Halloween decorations and just kind of make them my own. And you can get these supplies relatively cheap. You don't have to buy them from Amazon. You can get them from literally like Dollar Tree, and you can redo stuff at a pretty budget price. Okay. So all I'm gonna do with the witch is gonna be adding gauze, a wig, and stuffing her hat, and then re-gluing the hat onto the wig, and the wig will be glued onto her itself, so that way it doesn't come off. And she collapses real easy. She's got bendy arms and things like that. It's a very, very basic prop. So I just wanted to show you the supplies that I got for that. It's her whole dress is like this kind of gauzy material, like the gauze that people, when they injure themselves, they wrap it up. It's that kind of situation, but at the same time, it's like it's cool. It's really, really cool. I like stuff like this. So I bought some black gauze. Amazon tends to have everything. Lord, see what it's doing? But Amazon tends to have everything in bulk for some reason. So when you buy from Amazon, you're going to be buying in bulk, whether you like it or not. So this is bulk gauze, like the really, like the netting material, really, really, cheapy material. I think they have at least 3 sets in here for each. I bought a black one and I bought a white one. The white one will be used on the vampire woman, and this will be used on the witch. I'm just going to kind of drape it and glue it all over her body. It's all over her dress in general. So it's going to be cute because I did this all before and it came out really cute. I love taking apart Halloween decorations and just making them my own. And I will be filming both of these for you guys, okay? So we have some black gauze for the witch. And this will probably just be draped over her head and just like, having a good time. It's going to be really, really cute, right? And they haven't shipped the witch yet. By the way, they shipped the vampire girl, so I'm probably going to redo her first. She's going to take the longest. So this is some Halloween gauze from Amazon. It's in bulk. It's 3 sets in here. And as far as the vampire girl goes, she will need a full repaint. Her hands are all crackly and old, and it's made out of this sponge material. So I'm going to take super glue and super glue each individual finger, just freezing everything up so that way it doesn't break off. It's literally a crumbly, sponge material. I've used super glue to fix these props in the past, and it has worked very, very well. So if they're made out of like a spongy, material, and they're all crackly and old and they're rotting, you just take some super glue and you literally put it on the fingers and things like that, and it'll freeze up everything and make everything rock hard, and you'll be able to paint it and just do what you want to it. So the super glue is where it's at when it comes to making these props look nice. So I have a little thing of super glue right here. I don't know whether I should wipe off this camera. I probably should, because it looks a little blurry right now. Stuff that you think about when you're filming, right? Let me wipe off this camera because it's live, Is that better? Yeah, I think so. So I have some super glue. It's a little pack from Amazon. This is the liquid, so that way it kind of gets into the foam and it makes it, hard, and it'll harden up the hands a lot, so that way I won't have no issues painting her hands. So we have some super glue to fix the spongy prop that is a ghost vampire that I posted about in my community tab. And this is her gauze. And this is some gauze for the witch, because I don't know if you guys have seen it, but this is the gauze. We have witch, vampire, and this is for the vampire woman. Now, she is very, very old and crumbly. I mean, if you've seen the community tab post, you could see how just crumbly it is. And I think the super glue will work very, very well. It's a little individual bottle, so probably one bottle for each finger. Yeah, I think I got enough. But it's a multi-pack. Amazon sells everything in bulk, so I just want to get you guys' opinion also on the hair color, because I have options. Now, this is the hair that I'm going to be gluing on the vampire woman. She has some kind of orangey cottony hair, and this is just a wig from Dollar General. They have good quality wigs in terms of not shedding. So if you want a wig that doesn't shed and you're on a budget for Halloween, Dollar General is where it's at. They really have really nice long wigs, and they don't shed. They do tangle, but they don't shed. Like, you ever buy them really cheap costume wigs, and as soon as you take it out the pack, they're just shedding everywhere. The Dollar General wigs are really nice, and they're decently thick, but not really too thick, because you're only paying like $5, but they won't shed. That's the good thing. Like, they have a locking stitch, and that's why I'm going to be using this. I bought this a long time ago. This was on the vampire woman. I've used this wig plenty of times, and I haven't never brushed it, so it'll be perfect for the vampire woman. And this is the type of wig that I had on my last prop. I literally bought it for $5, glued on her, and she was good to go. I took her flower off, her veil. I used her veil for sleeves, and I glued the wig on, and it looks so cute, you guys. Like, wait till you see how cute it's gonna look. And then I took some scissors and I shredded the skirt. We're gonna be adding these gauze, the white gauze on there, so that should be interesting. I've never used any type of gauze before, but we're gonna make it just a slight bit different. So if you're on a budget for Halloween, go to Dollar General and go get you a Dollar General wig. They do sell hair at the dollar store for Halloween time, all different colors, and they're decent quality. They don't shed. That's the main important thing. They do tangle, but I mean, they don't shed, so it's pretty good, right? Okay. And we have some paintbrushes now. I bought a pack of these, and Amazon sells these in the pack. It's little sponge brushes, I've used these before. And the thing that's really cool about the vampire woman prop is that her body will absorb the paint. It soaks it up. It's a sponge, so whatever you paint on there, it's just gonna soak it all up. And I'm hoping we can get rid of that smashed nose by wetting her, and then it'll expand back to how it used to be, but we'll see. So we have a pack. I actually got 3 packs of these. I don't know, they sell everything in bulk on Amazon. So I have a pack of sponges, 3 of these, and this will be perfect for what I'm gonna use it for. Because, they're like disposable, so it'd be great. So we have 3 packs of these. Now, I don't need 3 packs, but, I'll save them for maybe future projects or things if I get into crafting. And I used to love crafting, and I used to be inspired and just doing different things. I haven't done it in years. I get my little trusty hot glue gun, and we're going to get to work when the vampire woman comes in. She'll be the first one to come in, definitely. So we have 3 sets of sponges. Maybe we'll use them in the future, but they tend to last a pretty good while, right? Maybe we'll even use it for a filler, like if she's missing a finger or whatever, we can use the sponge for a filler some type of way. And okay, so this is the paint that I have so far. This will be for the eyes and for the nails. The eyes and the nails are a white color, so I just bought some plaid acrylic paint, some white basic acrylic paint, and it does soak into the sponge, which is really, really nice. So this is called Apple Barrel White acrylic paint. So this is just a basic bottle from Amazon. They're not expensive. They're like $2 or $3. And for what I'm using it for, it tends to last. And the crazy thing is, when I did this last time, I didn't need to spray a sealer. Like, her sponge just absorbed everything, and it didn't run off. It was crazy. I don't know what that is. So this will be for her eyes, and this will be for her nails, okay? And her vampire teeth, if you see in the community tab, like she does have vampire teeth, which is really, really cool. I like this a lot. So we'll be using this to repaint her, and hopefully we might have to cut the sponge to like a tip and just make it a tip brush so we can get in the teeth and everything with the white paint. So that should be fun. And this is called Crimson Red. Crimson Red is very, very similar to blood, and we will be putting this on her mouth. Like she just finished like feasting on somebody. So we have this stuff called Crimson Red, and it's a very like bloody, watery, easy pour kind of stuff. So it's very like, it's not thick. It's very watered down like blood. So it should work very, very well. It's called Crimson Red. These are both 8-ounce bottles from Amazon. So, or 236 milliliters. Okay, so I have some Crimson Red and I have some white paint. And I also have flesh tone paint that will be coming in, and that's just no big deal. It's just a bottle just like this, except it's in flesh tone, which is my skin color flesh tone. And we'll be using that to paint her face and her hands, like repaint them, because they're looking a little greenish. So I'm not really sure. I think her original color was gray, and I thought flesh tone would be kind of cool. I don't know. We're just going to see when it comes to it. So we're going to be using her veil as sleeves. After we paint her hands and her nails, we're going to be putting the veil and cutting it up and using it as sleeves. We're going to be shredding the dress. We're going to be adding the hair onto that. So it should be a lot of fun. And as far as the witch is concerned, I don't know what color to choose. I have two different options for wigs. I want to know you guys' suggestions down below. So we have the big tall witch that's like 5 foot tall. We had this two options. They're both like cosplay-ish wigs. I wanted to buy a decent looking wig for her. I probably could have went with a costume wig, but unfortunately, like it's not Halloween time, and I'm not that committed, to these wigs. But it'll be good for the vampire. We're gonna get wet and everything, but the witch won't get wet. So I wanted to look kind of decent. So I bought her a decent wig, cosplay wig. And I got two different options. So I got this gray color right here. And I don't know which one to put in. This is like a little bit past her shoulder length, and it's kind of wavy with a part down the middle. And they will have a hot glued onto this, so you won't be able to see the part, but I think it'll be really, really cute. This is like a little bit past her shoulders. Okay, that's one option that I have. And this is the barcode. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they have a little thing. This is just a regular cosplay Amazon brand wig. And I have this really interesting color. It's like a purpley gray. Like, I don't know, let me kind of show you the colors. You can get these cosplay wigs. These are decent. This is like a purpley, it's not coming off on camera, but it's more of a purpley gray, like crimson almost. It's a little bit lighter than crimson, let's say. It's like a purpley gray. It's like mixed gray and purple. I don't know. It's an odd color. See, I thought this would be a good option too. Even though it's coming off gray on the actual camera, it's like more so of it's like a gray and purple mix. So I thought that would be a cool color to put on a witch's thing. And she's got a plasticky scalp, and she's got the weird long bangs. So we're gonna have to judge this if we put it on her, if we choose to use this color. I don't know if I'm going to use this color yet, but these are like cosplay wigs, so they're decent looking. They're silky, so I think this would be great. I'm not going to brush any of these. They're just going to be kind of glued on there, and I'm going to judge it by hand and see what I could do with it. I may have to cut this one. I don't know. We're going to judge and just see what we can do. And this one, I don't know how much of this I'm going to use, because I have this cheap wig right here, but I think I could just cut. Like what I did last time was I cut just this out, like a hole out the middle, and I fed the string through, and I glued it on her scalp like that, okay? And she has a flat base in the back, like with netting, so I just basically cut a hole, I fed the string through, and she had hair immediately. You can get these for around $5 at Dollar General. They're actually decent. It's nice to find a $5 wig that doesn't shed like crazy just everywhere. I mean, I had one from the 99 cents only type store, and The hair was going everywhere. It was literally shedding like crazy. As soon as I opened it, it was crazy. I said, I'm not dealing with this because I'm going to have hair everywhere and she's going to be bald. It's not even worth gluing the wig on. So I have the Cosplay wig just to make sure I don't have a lot of shed hairs everywhere. I probably could have bought one from Dollar General, but I'm just kind of currently doing the project right now, and I'm not going to do it during the Halloween time, so it'll be finished during Halloween time. But it's, it's decent. It's going to work for what I'm going to use it for, so it should be a lot of fun. When I do this, I'll be filming everything. So when I get the vampire woman in, it might be a day-to-day process or it might be a one-day process. We're going to see. But the first thing I'm going to do when I get the vampire woman is glue her fingers. Like, I'm telling you, her fingers are so corroded and so, like, rotting, like, not cute, rotten. But we're going to make her look cute. We're going to we may even use the white paint. I don't know. I do have flesh tone paint to paint on her. So we're going to see what's going to happen when this happens. And you see in the community tab, hopefully, and seeing what they both look like. So that will be a future video, and it will be coming up. We will be doing this in the future. I'll be filming the whole thing, hopefully, on a live stream. Hopefully it'll work. Well, we're going to see. I just wanted to show you the supplies I have so far. So the only thing left that I have coming in is the 2 props and the flesh tone, like my color flesh tone is coming in. And also, you guys, I wanted to tell you about more things that are coming up. So we're gonna redo these 2 props, and I have the girl from the one that's got competition with Barbie right now. It's making a Barbie like dolls. I don't know what the name is, but they have a really pretty princess doll that I like, so I bought her. So that's gonna be an upcoming video. I don't know the names though. You'll see it though when it comes in. It's like a Barbie like doll. They're like $20 a piece, which is really expensive, but I have that coming in, and I cannot wait to do this. This is going to be a fun little project, and I bought both of these from eBay, so hopefully the witch will be in good shape. The lady said that the head snaps on just fine, so we're going to see. But let me know in the comments down below, what color do you think I should use for the witch's hair? I do have another one of these, but I don't know whether I want to put the same wig on the vampire and the witch. I do have 2 of these, okay? Or I have the purple one, or I have the gray one. So I have purple, gray, or black for the witch. So which one do you think I should use? Let me know in the comments down below. And again, I will be doing this all on camera, so you guys will be able to see everything. You do it early, take your time, and you let things dry. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a process. So I have plenty of super glue to, make that sponge solid again, so I can be able to paint it. So it should be pretty nice. Little bitty bottles of super glue from Amazon. So it's really nice. I'm glad I was able to find this on Amazon. So let me know in the comments down below, what color do you think I should use? So I have gray, maroon. It's like a maroonish gray, or black. And I have the really cheap costumey wig too that I'm still like, I might use that one even though it's shedding. Like, I might try to matte it up a little bit. Like, it's like this, but basically cheaper quality. So I would have to sit there and rat it up just to make it, all stay on the wig, because it is shedding a lot. So this is just a wig that doesn't shed. So I do like this one because it's not going to shed, but I have one that's similar to this. Do you guys think I should put the costumey cheapy wig on her that sheds a lot, or do you think I should use this one, or this one? I do have 2 of these, so I don't know. We have options, you guys. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and just remember to give thanks in the comments down below with the little heart. All tips are appreciated, you guys. So we'll be doing this. I'll show you step by step on everything that I do, so you too can do this. It's not hard. I did this when I was younger, and I liked how it came out, so we're going to do it again. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And just remember to like and subscribe, and you'll see more Halloween videos. We got a Halloween season coming up. Hope you guys are ready. Bye.